Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, Virgos. This message is for you. Jupiter has moved into Taurus, which is your 10th house. There are probably about four other planets there. Well, the new moon in Taurus moved on over. It's going on by its way, but the moon has been there also, and Aries energy has been really big there. Now, the other thing is that Mercury is still there. So, as I was saying, four or five planets, which means that there's a lot of thinking and a lot of energies going on in that house for you and other signs. I believe that everyone is going through a time of reflection. They don't feel the same as they did last month or in March, but April brought in new beginnings. Every year, April, the first month, and the first sign on the chart is a new year, which gives you a clue that there's some stuff going on with that Gregorian calendar, Easter, and all of that. This hint, hint, get into my classes on Thursdays. But anyway, moving forward, this is your 10th house, and that means that you're going to be looking at propositions, contracts, signing of contracts. We're coming out of the retrograde, so I would say within the next week, there should be more order in the neurological section of our brains and our bodies to be able to decipher and make, you know, prominent and good decision making. Prominent, not just because it looks good, but also to examine it. So, discriminating decision making in whatever you are presented with. Um, Communication and community. And I bring those together because a lot of times people don't understand that when they learn how to communicate effectively, then they can move into community-oriented situations where your family is a community. It begins to thrive, and your community begins to thrive because it's neighborhoods. Gemini is also known to be the energy of the prophet, or going up into the heavenlies and bringing messages back down, kind of like Gabriel, but also is connected to the healer, the lungs, and um, the neurological system. So it operates on that. And no, I haven't forgot that we're in the energy of Virgo, but Mercury um, rules your Virgo energy. So that means that you're going to be fast thinking, swift thoughts. Everything that you think is not going to be for you. You have to, again, be discriminating. This is the house where we deal with siblings for Virgos at this time, but the sibling energy getting guidance and direction because this is your administrative house. It's also a Capricornian energy there because it's the 10th house. So that means that your business sector can flourish if you can make those discriminating decisions to take on the right connections um, in this season of your life. And so that's what's going on with Gemini. There could be business matters with um, your if you are married or if you have a partner, business matters coming up in partnerships, friendships, that kind of thing. But community, communication, um, and those things are very important right now because they rule the house. When I say neurological, I look at the Archangel Raphael and the pharmaceutical sign. And when you look up Hermes yourself, the god of Mercury, which is your planet Mercury, what you'll find is that he's connected to medicinal situations and things. Some mercurial energies, such as Virgos, may have went into holistic medicines or may be looking at that. They may also be looking at pharmaceutical um, um, positions or something in the health sector. But when I say pharmaceutical or holistic, it's because there's a healing modality. Oh, also, there is a merchandising energy to this. So all kinds of distribution and getting information out for Virgos, and I would say for Geminis, but I'm doing a Virgo reading. Okay, so I know that's a lot, but anyway, that's what I give in my classes, deep information like this, because this is how we begin to know ourselves and also know positions and also employment offers or entrepreneur business building aspects of ourselves, because Mercury is about messages. So even in that, thank you again, there's motivational speaking that comes out of mercurial energy, which is for Virgo platform speaking. They become a lot of times philanthropers. We can look at um, Beyonce. She's not just a singer. People have made churches out of her now. I don't want to get into anybody's hype about it. I have a friend that is self-made, and she has made a financial program called Cash Kids for her children. That's mercurial. It's very Virgo because it's community oriented, and it brings evolution not to just self, but to the communities, especially those communities that are struggling. And so that's where the connection is. Okay. So let's move on and get the first card for you. Thank God for your energy. So, Four of Wands, there's a celebration that's coming up. And that can be commencement. I feel like some people are graduating spiritually and graduating from high school, college, that kind of thing. Some people have went back to school and they're completing areas of their lives. And so there is celebrations in your favor. Okay. And these are always predicated on you doing the work. Someone might listen and say, well, that's not me. It's not you at this time, but it's your possibility. You know, that's what I tell those that I do classes for and with. Your possibilities are up to you to grab them. You have all the possibilities. It doesn't matter what problems you've had in life and what you go through. Okay. So here is the second card. So something about your understanding. So you're reflecting over something because the Ace of Wands or Swords is here, and something you're reflecting over. The Swords is always like anxiety or cutting energy, something that you're pondering letting go of. In the Swords energy, and it's an ace, something that's been close to you. But I bring this to your attention is reversed because all you need to do is look at it differently. Your perception here is not on point about or how you're looking at things. Some people say it is what it is, and it's not always what it is. Sometimes your patience has to grow to understand what it is at one point and what it's going to be in another point. And that's the wonderful thing about the Gemini and Mercurial energy or Virgo's energy, is that they can turn things and manifest them into what they want as long as it's willful. There's no manipulating others' wills uh, in situations like love relationships. A lot of times people watch tarot or yeah, because they want to know if the man or the woman is coming back, and you should really be doing self-help, self-work. You should really be coming to know thyself. Now, when I say that, that's for those that, you know, catch that. You should be. It's not that I'm pushing it on you, but the greatest love of all is to love yourself. And then that, you know, mate that is equatable to you, who will endorse happiness and peace, will come in because you've worked on yourself and found your peace and happiness and joy. Okay. Five of Pentacles, but you feel insecure about whatever the situation is. You feel insecure. I feel like this is a time of you relating back to what I just said. If you go within and you begin to meditate and if you even chant, whatever your religion is, you pray, self-security, security and confidence from within, is going to begin to well up through you. You continue to practice that, Five of Pentacles can't be there anymore. So you feel insecure about your money. You're trying to figure something out about your money. Insecurity is also a feeling of lack. So there's something inside of you that's been afraid concerning money. Don't get into the fear zone, because I know over the last 6 months, Virgos were getting big money, pentacles. And just because it looks like something is not moving or something is happening or you feel something different, doesn't mean that you have to entertain it, especially in the lack energy. That's where you begin to say that the universe supports me. There's no lack in my life. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall never want. The Lord, because if the Lord is your shepherd, you can't want. He will provide if you speak to him. If you're into the goddesses, your equilibrium between God and goddess is going to bring in your knowledge of security. You always have to remind yourself who you are to keep progressing. So we just let go of that lack of understanding and feeling of insecurity. All right, Ace of Wands. Okay, so all of that Five of Pentacles thinking is your past. Don't let your past come in and dictate your future, because Ace of Wands is your new beginning. It's saying do this by your understanding and knowledge. Do that by your understanding and knowledge. And where do you get understanding and knowledge from? Spirit. All right, one more for this new beginning. So lack is going away, but it's also you working it away. All right, for those who do not meditate or pray and you feel insecure or you feel like you don't have enough of something, this is where you'll start your new beginnings, by filling up your mind and your heart with I am more than enough. Your self-value, you're worthy. Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Keep strong, confirm and affirm strength and thoughts, because resilience is something where you feel like you can't make it. And this to me is too much thinking. I'm gonna say that right now, because it's too many scattered thoughts in these cards that's saying, I don't know what to do, but I believe, but I don't know where I believe. You put your hand onto a piece of paper and begin to write one thing that you know you've been doing, and ask God how to move it into the future. You ask God how to move that relationship into the future. You ask God to give you the strength to move forward into the future. And sometimes the resilience that we need is to pray our way through. So whatever you've been struggling with, the Ace of Cups is coming in, or the King of Cups is coming in to support you. So you have support coming, but you also may be the support that you need by reaching out to the divine. God bless you. I think it's a beautiful reading, because all of this is reminding you of who you are. It's telling you, don't forget who you were 6 months ago when you were manifesting. You're still manifesting. It's just that now you're putting in more work. So be discriminatory concerning the works that you take, Virgo. Be discriminatory between the people that you entertain in relationships. Your energy is very profitable for others, and you may not know that. So that means that you have to guard your own energy. All right. Be blessed. Join my classes on Thursdays, and they are every Thursday at let's see, 3:30 Pacific, which is 6:30 Eastern. I have to think about it, you know. The other thing is that it's $20 a class. You can get in by emailing me at kim@kimwarnersworld.com. It's worth it. You join a community of people that are accepting and loving. And so God bless you and keep you. Bye-bye.